Toss it over. Yeah, it's going to take a little toss too, isn't it?
So when we talk a lot about green space, green infrastructure, watersheds, we often think about the benefits to the community. We don't necessarily think about the benefits in return that nature gets from us creating these spaces. That we don't normally pay for the ecological services that comes from the work that we do. What do I mean by that? So healthy forests, healthy watersheds, healthy wetlands, they all provide services like water purification, groundwater storage, surface flow, regulation, erosion control, and the plants, as we know, purify our air and our water. And so this idea that human beings are benefiting from services that are coming from our natural lands is something that we oftentimes don't really intuitively make the connection.
My name is Darryl Hatter. I'm with the West Atlantic Watershed Alliance. And the work that we do is largely to connect the urban residents to natural spaces. We do that work in 3 watersheds, 3 sub-basins, the Utoy Creek, the Proctor Creek, and the Sandy Creek watersheds. And the principal site where we do a lot of engagement is the Outdoor Activity Center. And so the Outdoor Activity Center allows us to do nature-based programs for schools, homeschoolers, walk-up visitors, where we're able to really do a very solid exchange of experiential education and environmental science.
Well, my name is Donna Stevens, and I'm the Community Engagement Chair for Project Restoration. And our goal is to make Proctor Creek swimmable, fishable, and accessible to all the citizens of Atlanta. And hopefully we can clean the creek up and make it one of the most viable options for Atlanta as far as recreation and sustainable living.
Well, when we came here, there was no I-20.
Right.
That's a big difference, yeah.
There was no I-20.
That's a big difference.
And then when they started putting the expressway up, they told us we would not see any water going down through there. When my children were small, they went down and played in this, I wouldn't call it a creek back then, it was just a stream of water, very clear water, like a little brook. Wow. They would go down and cross the little rocks down there and everything. So when they put the expressway up and tunnel all the flood water down through here, that opened up a big hole. But when they start building what they call a coxswain, I believe, when they start building that, I asked them, I was told that we would not see any water. They said, oh no, you won't see it. Well, how am I not going to see it when you fan it out?
Do you have memories of Proctor Creek being...
You know, most people, and I'm one of those guilty people, just never really thought of Proctor Creek as Proctor Creek. Because it's been it hasn't been accessible to most of us. And so we don't, it's not like the Chattahoochee or some of the other creeks and streams in Atlanta where you see it and and people are out there doing whatever. Unless you were in the daylight areas of Proctor Creek, you didn't really know about it. So it's kind of sort of new for me. I mean, I've always heard Proctor Creek and those types of things, but to actually be around, I didn't. And so it's a rebirth for me. It's a rebirth.
That's for Project. Is that an awesome?